HoomanTV makes some of the most cringy videos on YouTube. I still haven't figured out if his audience knows that they're completely scripted and staged and I'm the one not in on the joke, or if they actually think they're real. 16 of his last 23 videos follow the exact same formula. Flashy exotic sports car, a paid model with a seductive body, and claiming the video is a prank. This is the kind of guy that makes a video running up to random women, picking them up, and then asking them for their phone number as if this is some valid strategy at picking up women. These girls just all happen to be attractive and cool with a random stranger picking them up and removing them from their friend group, which is literally the most fear-driven emotion a woman can experience. They all also happen to have friends that stay out of the picture when he's talking to the girl. They just for some reason don't want to come and save their friend from this random stranger that just picked up and took their friend away from their group. And somehow the people who watch these videos think they're real. It blows my mind, but it gives me an opportunity to make a video breaking down just how obvious it is that these videos are staged and scripted. Hooman just released the 25th episode of this gold digger prank series, and it's as cringy as all the other episodes. When you are consuming content on social media, I want to ingrain in you to always be asking questions when you sense that something doesn't feel or look right. I want everyone watching this video to begin adapting the mindset of always breaking down what you're actually watching and to always think critically. Right from the start, I feel like a creepy voyeur. The setting is mountain terrain and what appears to be an area with hiking. And then there's this really attractive woman walking completely alone, showing a lot of skin. Notice how he blurs her face as if it's a hidden camera and she has no idea that it's a prank video. I also want you to figure out just how quickly you can come up with who's sponsoring the video.
Fruit bowls for $6. Hey, miss.
Hooman is facing the other direction from which she is walking. There is no sign of any pedestrians anywhere, and yet he seems to begin promoting his fruit just as she's walking past him. What a coincidence.
I'm selling fruit cups for 6, plates for 8. Come check it out. Look what I got. I have oranges. Wait, before you leave, come. I'm not selling you anything.
This entire interaction, I want you to understand how fake this is. This kind of dialogue would never happen in real life. He is already sounding desperate. The easiest and most guaranteed way of turning a woman completely off from you is sounding desperate and needy. It's hands down the least attractive behavior of any man. Take notice of how desperate he sounds throughout this conversation.
I'm showing you what I got. I got watermelon, I have mango, I have big cucumbers and oranges. I also have some ice cold Bang energy drinks.
Nice name drop of an energy drink. I wonder if they're sponsoring the video. It's not like he has a Bang energy everywhere he goes.
I didn't bring cash.
You didn't bring cash? No. I'll take Venmo and PayPal. It's $6 a cup. These ones, and then I got bigger plates for $8.
No, thank you.
You're telling me you have no cash or phone and you're in the mountains? Wait, come back real quick. What do you keep walking away for?
She presents a common objection in that she doesn't have any cash. From a sales perspective, he actually handles that objection pretty well by providing different payment options. But she isn't interested in the fruits or him. In real life, she would begin walking away and politely saying, no thanks, nice to meet you, but no thanks. Have you also noticed how she positions her body at all times in such a way that her assets are always highlighted? Somehow this woman with great features just happened to be walking by the stand, happened to be wearing a perfect outfit for a thumbnail, and someone who happens to always show her body for the perfect camera frame. What a coincidence.
Oh, I'm really I'm not craving fruits right now, thank you.
Okay, well, how was your hike anyway?
It was good.
Okay, I'm not gonna sell you anything. Come back, I wanna talk to you. I just wanna have a conversation. So you were hiking on this mountain?
For any of you guys who ever got into pickup or going out and cold approaching women, you know just how cringy this sounds. In real life, women would shrivel if they sensed this amount of desperation. To this point, he's only shown her that he just wants to sell her some fruit. He's standing next to his fruit stand and has only mildly shown interest in her hike, yet he isn't trying to sell her anything. Keep in mind that this woman is alone in a secluded area with a guy who is desperate. Any woman watching this video will agree that they would be off and away and not going back to talk to him at all.
It's okay. I wasn't even really trying to sell you fruits anyway. I just saw you hiking around the mountain. I was like, wow, she looks beautiful.
Do all girls stand like this when talking to a stranger? And to make her feel even more uncomfortable, he let her know that he was watching her hike the entire time.
But hey, I'll let you go. But before you leave, I just moved out here and this is my first business. I just opened it. trying to make some money while I live in this expensive neighborhood. Would you be down to get some coffee sometime, be friends, hang out?
Here, he's pleading to her for her validation. This is so cringy. He's trying to position himself as this rich man in this video, and his behavior doesn't align at all with someone who would actually be rich. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because women can sense behavior at a level that men can't even understand. They are always looking for congruency. If this wasn't scripted, she knows deep down he's not wealthy because wealthy men do not act like this. He desperately wants her to stay in the conversation. And then when asking her out, he immediately says to be friends. Earlier he mentioned that he found her sexually attractive, and now he wants to just be friends. That is being very incongruent with your true intentions. Women can sense this a mile away subconsciously. In a real interaction, she would immediately bring up that she has a boyfriend and begin walking away.
Why not? I could be your hiking partner.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend? On a scale of 1 to 10, how serious is it?
It's pretty serious.
Like serious, like you're getting married serious?
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
There was a 10 out of 10 likelihood that she had a boyfriend if this was real life, even if she didn't, because there isn't anything attractive about him. At least they got this part correct. And maybe that's part of the bit to make himself appear really unattractive so that when he does bring up this car, he can win her over.
Hey, before you leave real quick, I just want to get some gas before I get home.
Oh wow, there just happened to be a Ferrari sitting right in front of the fruit stand. How did we not see this before? It just appeared out of nowhere.
I'm off my shift. My cousin's gonna come take over the shop. Is there any gas stations nearby I could get some gas in?
Notice how he positions his arm when holding the Bang energy drink. It's almost like he's trying to sell the drink. I wonder if they're the sponsor of this video.
Yeah, there's actually a Chevron.
Perfect. Thank you so much. You have a nice day.
Before she even finishes, he's already getting into the car. Terrible acting, Hooman. Why is this script so terrible?
Is this my car?
Why are you selling fruits if you're driving?
Wait, what?
That's actually a really nice car.
I hate to break it to you fellas, but girls don't give a rip about your car. Most women couldn't care less if you drive a Ferrari or a Ford. And by now, his behaviors already indicate that he's very low status, so driving a Ferrari is actually even worse for him because it shows just how incongruent he is with his lifestyle and his behaviors. Real high status men aren't nearly as needy for her attention as he is.
He's a lucky man.
I mean, like, I do have a boyfriend, but he's like shady as so I don't know, we just got into a fight.
Yet again, why is she standing like this? Oh yeah, she's doing it for the camera, and somehow this cameraman hasn't been seen. I don't know how she hasn't noticed.
I don't know about iced coffee. We're gonna grab some Bang. Some ice cold Bang.
I love Bang.
You like Bang? Here, come.
Oh, how convenient. Another nice mention of Bang energy drink. At this point, I feel like even I should be sponsored for making this video. I've had to mention it so much.
What model is this? Do you know?
I don't know.
Come on. At least you know it's a Ferrari. You can't tell which model it is? 488.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Thanks. So what's the next step for us at this point? I'm kind of confused.
The next step is for her to delete your number from her phone or the DMs you sent to her to get in the video, but she also needs to get paid, so Hooman will need to wait until Bang Energy sends the sponsorship money, and then he can pay her.
On a date.
We should go on a date.
I want to make my friends jealous.
You want to make your friends jealous? Okay, I can definitely help with that.
This is so believable. She now wants to go on a date with him. Also, never be the guy who just repeats what a girl says, especially while looking at the ground. Right now, he's a 4 out of 10 in self-esteem and confidence.
If you have a boyfriend already, I can't really
I think I
mess
just
with that.
became single.
You just became single right now? Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna like text him and say, sorry, it's not working out?
Yeah.
Hey, fine with me.
Loser anyway, so.
Yeah, you deserve more than a loser for sure.
This is so cringe. Someone please help me. Whoever wrote this script has never tried cold approach pickup in his life. Hooman, if you need a better scriptwriter to make sure that your videos aren't completely obvious that they're scripted, I'm sure Bang Energy can find someone for you.
My car's not cute?
I think you have really nice eyebrows.
I have nice eyebrows. Oh, thanks. Well, listen,
You're tall.
and I'm tall.
This video has officially been nominated for the Worst Dialogue Award in 2020. I'm starting to wonder if Hooman or whoever wrote the script has ever talked to a girl in his life.
I'm not gonna give you a ride home or a Bang Energy. You have a wonderful day, gold digger. And be nice to your boyfriend. Just because he has no money and doesn't mean he's a loser. Hey, let's not throw Bang, all right? That thing costs money, and it's a good drink.
What happened after the Logan Paul adpocalypse is pranksters and people who made content that wasn't very advertiser friendly experienced a huge dip in overall revenue. People like Hooman probably saw a 90% or more reduction in ad revenue from YouTube. So they turned to sponsorship deals. They make the same amount of money now, but the content suffers greatly because it's all about attention first content quality second. In the early days of YouTube pranks, everything was authentic and original, and it was a great space for creators to create funny prank videos. But as more people entered the space, it essentially became a race to the bottom, which is similar to the advertising used in the make money online niche. As long as someone out there was willing to do something a little more crazy than the last, then the entire market would shift the content so that you wouldn't be left behind. This essentially led to many creators paying actors or actresses for their pranks to ensure that they got the exact content they needed to maximize views and attention. Nearly every single one of Hooman's videos fell victim to this. I mean, really think for a minute of how long it would take to film a prank video with a hot chick in scantily clad clothing for the thumbnail, of course, and for her to give you the perfect reaction. It just isn't possible to make these kind of viral videos without a script and paid actors or actresses, which unfortunately means that so many of these prank channels nowadays are completely fake, even if the creator is passing off as if it were real. And what is really unfortunate for these creators is that some of these videos cost a little bit of money and the ad revenue just isn't there. You need to get millions of views to even cover your costs. A Whatever channel, I don't know if you guys remember that one. That was a popular prank video channel. They had something like 2 million subscribers, and that channel basically stopped making videos because it became so unlucrative to make videos because the ad revenue just wasn't there. So they resort to these extremely attention-getting thumbnails, titles, and videos that involve a lot of paid people and scripted content, which is really unfortunate for the entire industry. Now, when you start watching prank videos, I hope you're able to spot the paid actors or actresses and see just how scripted most of them are. Thanks so much for watching.